Hi everybody, I'm Alexis at Key Lime Lexi, and I am here with my daughter Dylan today.
Hi.
Because we are introducing a new series called
Key Lime Kids.
That's right. We are all spending a little bit more time inside nowadays, adjusting to a little bit of a new normal. And we thought, what better way than to inspire kids to get in the kitchen and learn a new skill? So each project, we are going to focus on a new kitchen skill and demonstrate a recipe that uses that. So today we are going to make
blueberry muffins.
Let's get started. So today we are going to learn how to measure properly so that your baked goods always turn out nice and fluffy, not too dense, and not lopsided. So Dylan is demonstrating right now how to measure flour correctly, and she is scooping it in the cup. And Dylan, why do you think that you're scooping it?
Because I think that the flour will get compacted if you don't, and then you'll have too much flour in a treat, and then it won't taste good.
That's right. As it sits around on your shelf or at the store, it all kind of gets too dense in there. And case in point, as we were sitting here right before we started to video, Dylan was banging the bowl. And what that does is the flour just gets all compacted down, and then you end up with too much flour in your baked good, and it could be kind of dry. The other thing that she just did was level it off at the top so that we don't have too much flour. You want exactly the right amount. So that just makes sure that it's nice and even. So now we're going to measure the baking powder, and this makes the cake rise. So we want to make sure that we have just the right amount of that as well. And Dylan is going to grab the knife. This, we don't have to worry about it compacting like the flour, but you just want to make sure that you level it off so you get the exact right amount. So she's going to put that in. And then we're also going to do a teaspoon of salt. So she's going to add that because the salt will add flavor. And I'm going to hand her the whisk, and she's going to blend it up with the whisk. This makes sure that the baking powder is evenly distributed in the flour so your cake will rise evenly. So now we're going to move on to the wet ingredients, and in this bowl I have 8 tablespoons of melted butter. Dylan is going to continue to demonstrate good measuring techniques by leveling the sugar and adding that in. We're going to give it a whisk. You want to whisk that up? I'll move this. Great. And now we're going to add the eggs. We've got 2 eggs cracked in the bowl. She's going to whisk that in. And then I'm going to switch with you because I want you to demonstrate how to measure liquids properly. And I'll keep whisking this. So we've got a liquid measure cup, which is very important. She's going to pour the milk in to the half cup line. And you want to make sure that when you do that, you look at it and make sure that it lines up. Does it line up?
Yep.
Okay. She's going to pour it in. I'm whisking. Awesome. Now, last but not least, a little bit of vanilla for good flavor. Nope, we got to get this. You want to pour that in and I'll hold it. Good job. 1 teaspoon. Okay. All right, why don't you finish whisking this? And then we're going to add our dry ingredients. So the reason why we add the dry ingredients or we mix the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients separately is they blend really well together. You're not going to end up with any, big lumps in one place or unbeaten egg yolk, and it just makes your baked good end up a lot more even and good. Yeah. Okay. So we'll pour in the flour. You can whisk that in, and then we're going to add in the blueberries. And after this all gets mixed up, we're going to show you how to scoop it in the muffin tins. And now for the fun part, scooping them.
Mom, the fun part is eating them.
Well, that's true too. Okay, so Dylan is showing us the scoop. And if you don't have one of these, you can definitely use just spoons. You just want to make sure that your muffin tins are evenly filled. So you get started. We're going to scoop and fill.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. That is slow.
So slow.
Okay. So one thing you can do is, scrape it against the side of the pan, and that'll help you fill it up, or help it be more even on the scoop. Good job. If you don't have muffin liners, you can grease your muffin tin with some butter. That'll work just as well. Well, these look great, Dylan. We are going to go pop them in the oven at 375 degrees. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for being my helper today.
Yep. And I know you guys are going to love these muffins.
Hopefully you all learned some great skills about measuring and baking, and we can't wait to see you next time. Tune in to the next edition where we will learn a new skill and have so much fun.